It's a vacay day. Oh, gotta love those vacay days. There's two people here. Yay. Hello. I see two people, but I don't see you yet. Oh, mercy. Nothing like a vacay day. Get a few chores done, get to relax, watch what I want to watch on TV, which might be too loud. Let's see here. Oh, let's go get crazy. Let's talk about some deals and sales and sharing our love for each other's channels. Share the love. And I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Bad, bad, bad. Anybody here? Let's see. Oh, mercy. Oh, I can't see anyone. Oh, there you are. Jazzy Daisy, Mama Dee Dee, Munching and Chat and Zanny. Woo! Oh, please smoke a cigarette with me. You know what? I forgot to turn that stupid thing on. How are you guys? Oh, how is everyone? I have had a great vacay day. I have relaxed, did some dishes, cooked, and now I'm just sitting around, just sitting around. Thought, why not just throw it on live, see what happens. I haven't got to your video yet. I did see where you made a video today, Annie. Yeah, my husband was mad. He come out and he says, "Well, I guess you're not going to work." And I went, "I guess I'm not." So he had to go to work by himself. Oh, but I didn't take care of this rat's nest. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it looks horrible. It's actually kind of bad. So anyway, y'all know that I love to coupon, and the Dollar General clearance sale is coming up, ladies. Oh, I don't know, Miss Curly. Oh, Annie, I love listening to your whining. It entertains me. No, it says I only have one person in here. What the hell? I can see you people. Someone's saying I only have one person. It's saying there's only one person in here. Did everybody leave? Or does it do that? One, 2,000 subscribers. Oh my God, I don't even have 200. Are you kidding me? But anyway, Dollar General clearance, ladies. I'm telling you, get your coupons ready. Get your digitals ready. I've been checking them. Those those last chance clearance items on those shelves. Oh my goodness. That means we're going to get detergent for like 40 cents, 25 cents, shampoo, conditioner. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh shoot, I about to put that on my pretzels. Dollar General clearance. Dollar General clearance. Ooh. You see how excited I get? Oh my. I'm going to get up there in my stockpile room here in just a little bit and get that all straightened up so that way I can bring more junk up there. I can't wait. So starting this coming Sunday, I'm going to start saving my receipts because they're going to have those 5 off of 25s, and I'm going to try to do a lot on February 2nd. It starts the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. 3 days only, Dollar General. Awesome. I'm missing stuff. I know. Well, it says 3 now. It went down to 1. I was like, what'd I do? Piss everyone off already? I haven't even gotten crazy yet. Now, Annie, you said you were going to start prepping. Have you started prepping yet? I want to know. Hey, Team Bass, how are you? Saw you this morning in Just Living's chat. I think that was you. There's a couple fishermen's in there. What did you get, Annie? What did you start your prepper pantry out with? I'm so excited. I'm so excited for people to start prepping because it's really important. It's so important to prep. Look here. Look at the baby. He's all cuddled in all my furry blankets. Thor, what you doing? He's laying backwards. That's my boy in the blankets. I was trying to curl up here and watch some TV, and he about scooted me off the couch. Like, this is my place, and you're supposed to be at work. Canned goods. Awesome. So, Team Bass, I'm assuming, I really haven't got to your videos yet, but I'm assuming you are a fisherman. I'm assuming that you like to fish. Yeah, Annie, thumbs up for that. I really want people to prep, and I want to give you as much good ideas as possible. If I had good lighting, I would show you my prepper pantries because they are really, really organized with meats, vegetables, fruits, dried rice, oatmeal, pasta, instant potatoes. Didn't mean to get you nervous, but I want people to think, what if? When the government's telling you that you need 6 months worth of stockpiled water and food, they're telling you something. They're giving you a message. And that message is be prepared. Anything can happen, you know. So anyway, I wish I could show you my prepper pantries and then show you like my first aid center, my water closet. I have a closet completely of water. It's underneath the stairwell, and it will not hold any more water. I also have like all of my sauces and things like that. I have bins of herbs, spices. I've got flours, sugar, salt, everything to make my own bread. You know, I would love to show you, but I need to get more lighting. And actually, like, those kind of things are kind of like a secret thing. So I would have to blindfold you before I showed you into them. So I wouldn't be able to show you which part of the house they were in because they're like in different locations of my house. It's supposed to be funny. But I do have them in different places in my house because if, for example, something were to happen and someone found my first stash, they would think that would be my only stash. So that's kind of what some of us do is we'll have like the primary stash, where, you can see it. Bye, Curly, Miss Kanky Curly. Thank you for stopping in. Please thumbs up. But anyway, you put a stash here, you put a stash there, a stash everywhere, a stash, stash. And that's kind of what we do. So I really hope people take what I say and, run with it because it can be really helpful. I know when I hurt my wrists at work, I couldn't work. My husband was not working. And it took 4.5 weeks before I got my workman's comp check. So that was 4.5 weeks. I had no pay in this household whatsoever. I went to the food pantry where my husband's mother volunteers, and we had food. I couldn't pay any bills because the money that I had went to my animals. I needed litter, cat food, dog food, gasoline for my car. So I went to the pantry and got food. And then after I started getting my checks in, got all my bills started, paid off and all that going good again, I was like, I'm not going through this again. We are going to start prepping. So I started prepping and then started watching prepping videos and, started looking into it, researching it, and researched everything that we need. Hey, Farmal, how you doing? So that's why I prep. And I would love to show you my preps. Hi, gamer. I'll tell you though, Mama Didi, it doesn't matter what kind of dog you have. If someone has, some sort of weapon, they'll take your dog out. I mean, I have a 140-pound dog, and yeah, she likes to guard, and it just wouldn't. It really, it's a deterrent for people that do not have a weapon. I will say that. I don't think anyone would walk into my home. No one would walk into my home. Mm-mm. So your dog is named Chloe? Exactly, Annie. Cleo, she comes up and she throws this really good charge of, hey, arr. And then I'm sure if someone went boo, she would probably piss herself and get behind me as quick as she could. I know. Let's see if I can get Cleo over here in front of the camera. She really hates the camera. Let's see. Cleo, come here. We'll see. Come here. Look over there. What do you see? Can you sit? Sit. Good girl. Yeah. Are you a good girl? Hmm? Oh, this is what I have pretzel bites over here. Oh, shit. Well, we lost one. Don't knock my stuff over, hog. Pretzel bites. Dog's best friend. Okay. Mukbang with Cleo. All right, you can go. No more. You don't need any more of those. Those are mine. Oh, so are you guys getting winter weather your way? I know that Saturday we're supposed to be getting another foot of snow. I don't know if you saw my snow video or not, but I had tons of snow. And now we're getting ready to get some more. You're getting it Saturday too? Yeah. It's supposed to come in Friday night and go through Saturday. And then I guess Sunday and Monday are supposed to be so cold. I mean, single digit cold. Blah. Hi, Sarah Jane. How are you? Oh, Mama Didi, I hate the snow. Oh, and I don't know if you all have goodies out your way, but I'm going to be going to my second goodies clearance sales. The first one I went to, I snatched up on designer hats. I mean, I got tons of hats, designer hats, and a few other items, but this one has a lot of fun stuff in it. And right now they're at 60% off. So if you have a goodies store, start eyeballing what they have in there because they're going to be going out of business if you have one around. They're going to be Gordon's or something like that. You don't have one of those out there. It's kind of like the way of the fashion bug. You know, you had fashion bug and then it disappeared. Oh, you ate quite a bit. I haven't cooked dinner yet. I've been like nibbling. I cooked for my farmhand this morning. I made him like scrambled eggs with onions, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, and cheese. And I made fried apples. And he didn't show up until later on, and I ate every bite of it. I ate every bite of it. So he came in later and cleared out my leftovers instead, which he was fine with. So then I made these little pretzel bites that I got free at the Dollar Tree with my coupons. Really? Look here. It's kind of like slow motion. Did you see that? It was like the shark. It was really good, Sarah. And I didn't even make it for myself because I wasn't sure if I was going to go to work or not. And yeah, I stayed home. Vacay day. Vacay day. Gotta love it. I got my Werner sitting here. I don't drink pop very often, but I do stockpile ginger ale and Coca Cola when they're on 77 cents at Kroger when you buy four. So I always get some of that to put in my stockpile. So I dug out one of these Werners, and let me tell you, in my old plastic cup sitting here. Oh yeah. Hey Sabrina. Hey girl. You know, I feel kind of I should have known they were boy cows. I don't know why I didn't know that because I thought one was, but I thought the other two were girls. And you said, no, I don't milk my cows because they're boys. I was like, that's a good thing because if you were milking boy cows, that might be an issue. Yeah, I don't, I try not to drink too much pop, but tonight I'm drinking my Werners. It's going to get you. She's standing right here. Watch. Okay, no more. No more, no more, no more. Oh, honey. I am so easy, please. Even if you just sent me a pair of socks or I wouldn't care. I'm very easy to please. One thing I will tell you, I don't use my bathtub. I don't take baths. So bath fizzies, probably not a good deal. But they're pretty and they're cute and they would decorate my bathroom. But I don't do the bath fizzies. That's the one thing I don't do. Really, I love anything. And most of the deals you see, like with shampoos and body washes and things that I do, I sell those. I sell those to the girls at work. They want my deals, you know. So like all that Elvive shampoo. If you watch that video where I got the 8 Elvive shampoos for $5.40, like 50 cents a piece, I will sell every one of those to the girls. Matter of fact, I got two in my car that have already been sold. You can surprise me with anything. I I would just love to get something in the mail. It would just tickle me. Cleo, come here. She's standing right here. See, there's her head right here, waiting for these. Is this what you want? Would you like one dipped in mustard? Let's see. Mmm. Now go away. Those are mine. These are mine. Watch. I'm gonna have to take a bite. All right. You can go. That's it. All gone. No more. She's like, no, I know there's some there. Oh, Sarah. I don't know what to comment on that. So, Sabrina, how long have you had your farm going? I mean, have you always had your chickens and your ducks? 8 years? Yeah, I'm getting ready to get my chickens, and the guy's working on my goat barn right now. So I'm going to get, and I'm thinking about getting the Nigerian dwarfs, because I do want to milk. And I will be milking goats. So I've got to have like my milking area, but the little goat barn is pretty small. So I've got to figure out where I'm actually going to milk my goats at, because I don't think I can milk them in there unless I get like a collapsible stand, which I could do. I definitely want to be more self sufficient. Eggs, meat, milk, things like that. But meat only if I need to, because I'm not going to raise my animals to eat right away. No, I can't do that. I used to. Oh, raccoons. You know, I'm trying to decide how I'm going to deter this. I know there's going to be some situations out here, because I live out in the middle of nowhere and we have every animal under the sun. So, what I'm going to do eventually is get my perimeter fence, and then in between everybody's areas, I'm going to have a livestock guardian dog. And I'm going to be getting a puppy soon, I'm thinking, and then start raising it with the baby goats. And then that way it can also be raised with the chickens as well. Okay. So were these your first cows to raise to butcher? The reason I asked if you milked them was because they were Holsteins, and Holsteins are generally, oh, they're not your first raisers. Holsteins are generally a milk cow, so that's why I thought, and I was like, wow, because I want to make cheese and have milk, and I already have people wanting to buy milk. Now where did Annie go? Did she go get a cup of coffee? These pretzels are so good. Albert. So I'm ready for this Dollar General clearance sale, man. It's on my mind right now. Getting all my coupons ready, making a list of what I see in the different stores. Now, Sabrina, I'm pretty sure you do that, don't you? Don't you do the Dollar General clearance shopping? I am pumped. I am so pumped. Getting ready to go into frugal February, so it's kind of like a really strange transition into frugal February, starting off with a clearance sale because I've been watching them and I've been watching them put these little orange tags up and I'm like, oh, it's coming. I just didn't know when. And then when I found out, I was like, oh, yeah, hold the doors. I'm coming in. Oh, I can't wait. I did pretty well on my last ones. I did put most of my hauls on my channel, the last Dollar General clearance hauls, and they were really good. I mean, I got some really good stuff pretty cheap. But I'm more excited about this one because I think I have better coupons for this one. And the coupons coming up, I think, are going to be even better. Because I've noticed there's still VO5. Well, not VO. What am I saying? VO5. L5. I noticed there's some whole blends still and some stuff. There's Gain on my shelves, Tide. I'm trying to think. There's other really good products. Are you stalking me now? Oh my gosh. You're going to eat all of these. I'll make you put your mouth up here. Here, want it? Want it? Come here. Where'd everybody go? Is there some drama going on in here I don't know about? Someone being mean? I want to know. Okay, honey. You can't have any more. Well, I'm glad I popped on here. I don't think I get anybody. Pizza sounds so good. Oh my gosh. That sounds fantastic. Well, let's see here. Kathleen! Oh, I got a package coming. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you really did like yours. Now, Mama Didi. Now, I wear my shirts as a 3X and my shoe size. I'm really not sure what my shoe size is. I know that I've got big feet and normally about a 10 wide. I know that I can't wear my husband's shoes because they're too tight, but he can wear mine. You did like your stuff. I thought that was the most awesome sock ever. Now, I saw the K and I went, oh, that's perfect. I can put everything in it. I'm glad you did. I mean, everybody needs a stocking. I found 2 stockings on clearance at a place called Shopco, and those stockings had like fluffy stuff to it. So I got my daughter and her fiance one for Christmas. Well, Mama, just send me some of your old clothes. I like used clothes. Just send me some of your old stuff. I'll be happy. Well, yeah, I'm serious. I like old clothes. An old torn up shirt with pizza stains on it. I'd be like, oh, look what I got. Ain't it cute? But anyway, I found 2 great stockings for my daughter and her fiance for, yeah, I would prefer you to wash them, but I have plenty of fabric spray. So, even if they kind of have a little smell to them, we're good. A Scentsy party. Oh, that would be like for fragrances? Party? Oh, candles. See, I am so out of the loop anymore about the girl stuff. I am working on goats and chickens and trying to get this old house together and trying to get the farm going. Look at this mess. Look at it. I didn't brush it today. Look at it. It's horrible. Oh gosh, it's like, ugh. And there's a lot of it. So your Scentsy party. Oh, thank you. You're only seeing this part. And thank God we don't have Scentsy here because I stink. I'm pretty sure I stink. I'm pretty certain of it. Well, that's perfect, Mama Didi. Just go through your closet and go, oh, okay. I'll put this in a box for her. Perfect for me. Oh, and something else? Paper plates. I don't want to wash dishes. Send me a couple paper plates. See, that's pamper yourself because you're not going to be washing dishes. Some old clothes. Oh. Hey, I have my camo comfy pants on. I like the past two Dollar General Thanksgiving week sales. I have gotten so many loungy pants. I still have some from last year that had the tags on them. I haven't even gotten out. And I wear them when I'm home. And I even wear them like when I go to work, I have like big bulky pants that about fall off at me. And so sometimes when it's like super cold, I'll wear these right up underneath them. Yeah, there ain't nothing fancy about this girl anymore. There was a time when I cared, and it ain't anymore. It's not these days. Don't worry about the pretzel bites. I'll take care of them in a little bit. Oh my God, this dog. Look here. Yes, Kathleen, I do hope you feel better. So, has anyone seen Shirley? Has she been in any of the lives, or has she been seen? I have her address, and she is my other SWAT partner. I figured she would be like in one of Annie's live chats, and sometimes I go through just to see if any of the girls are in there because I'm always at work. So if you see Shirley somewhere, let her know. Hey. Oh, did she? Why do I not have her? Why do I not have her? I'm going to have to look that up and see why I didn't get that. Bad about that. If you want to get my attention, go to my latest video and ding me there, make a comment, and then I'll comment to you, and then I'll figure out where we're going from there because I sometimes don't get all my little notifications. That's what they're called, notifications. What are you doing? What are you doing back there? Are you comfy in all my fur blankets? He's rotten ass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find hers. Did Annie just like fall off the planet? What'd she do? Something else I've been doing too is weed them and reap. They have like a 1 acre farm out in Arizona, and they've been having baby goats. And all last weekend, I was focused on their live feeds, watching baby goats being born. that That was what I was focused on. Okay. Thank you. Because I want to kind of watch her a little bit. Mama Didi, I know what I'm getting you, so you're in there. But I kind of want to watch her a little bit and see, what's going on. Yeah, she was here. Matter of fact, she was just here. And I haven't got to see her video yet. I've been watching this family of this woman has had 10 babies and she lives in Finland. And her videos are amazing with her children. And I can't pronounce her name. I don't even know how to start that. But I've been watching her. I've been catching up on her videos today too. Wow. Wow. What are you barking about? Really? See, that's a watchdog. Get him. What's she barking about? It's okay. Ain't no one coming. Here, let's cover you back up. There. No one wants to see you. So, anything exciting going on? I'm getting ready to be involved in a seed swap. If any of you are interested in that, um, once it starts, I'll start giving you where to go for a seed swap. I'm not when it's going to start, but I'm pretty excited about that. Um, just living. She is a newer channel, and she is going to host a seed swap. So you might want to subscribe to her. It's Just Living. Find her video, subscribe to her, and then she'll start giving the seed swap information. Like she'll let you know how to email her. I think it's justlivingtyson@gmail.com. And then we're going to do a huge seed swap. There's going to be a list of people, and there's a bunch of us. We're homesteaders and frugal livers, gardeners, so on and so forth. And we're going to start doing a seed swap. So she's getting all the details. Her and her partner are getting the details all in order. And then we're going to do a huge seed swap. So I am so pumped. But she told me I couldn't have backer seeds. I said, I really need someone to get me some backer seeds. And she was like, no backer seeds. So I got to find them somewhere else. I think it's because she wants me to quit smoking. And I probably should. Okay, so what do I do here? Uh, cancel. No, I don't want to leave it. Let's see here. Oh my God. No. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Oh, that's her video? Okay. Let's see. Save link. Play files. I'll put it in movies. Okay, that didn't work. I'll just come back to this video later and I'll hit that up. I thought I subscribed to her, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. I'll have to find out. So who all is here right now? It says I have three people: Kathleen, Sabrina, and Mama D. Does that mean Sarah Jane and Annie done hit the road? Yeah, I figured you were here. So, Mama Didi, what do you kind of want? What kind of pampers you? What would be kind of your style? I mean, I have some things going on, but what little special thing would pamper you the best? I am so excited about this. There's Sarah. Sarah, tell me, what does your mother like the best when it comes to making herself feel so comfy and in the groove? Hey. Hey, if you're gonna get sick, you're not gonna get sick in my blankets. Oh, my poor baby. Hey, hey, you okay? Yeah. He's my sicky boy. Who's your swap partner, Kathleen? Do you do any cooking videos, Kathleen? Now, Sarah, does your mom like to sit back and eat bonbons? She like to kick back with her little feet up and pop them little bonbons. Oh, I know what those are. Chocolate covered cherries. Oh my goodness. They are so rich. Ooh, let's get me a shaver gel to mix the shape my legs. Hat would be cool. Light colored nail polish or clear. We got you then. I'm good. What is a Hicks? The hell is a Hicks? Shaver gel, do Hicks. Well, Sarah, the reason I have two swap partners is because Shirley came in after everyone had been chosen. And so I went ahead and said, hey, I'll swap with you. So that's why I have two partners. And I think Kathleen did the same thing. There was another person that latched on there that didn't have a partner. I'm okay with that because I'm a shopper. I got that. And Goodies is having their clearance sale. Oh, they have some good stuff. I'm just saying. Oh, Nikki do. If it ain't a big sensitive razor on clearance, I don't know what the hell it is. I'm joking. I really don't. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna have to look because I'm getting the gist of it. No nicks for Nikki. Okay. But Goodies is having this awesome clearance sale, and Goodies has good things, and I am going to enjoy shopping there. My husband was with me yesterday, and it just he found a sweatshirt, and I found a pair of earrings, and I was getting ready to go down into some other little aisles and look at stuff, and he just standing there looking at me like, "Are we going yet?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we're going now because I'm coming back and I'm going to clean up like I did at the other Goodies that went clearance. I got you saw Mama D commented on my hat with the flowers on it. I got several hats like that from Goodies. They're all like designer hats. I think they were like $20 hats. I think I paid $2 for them at that clearance sale. I bought a lot of hats, all different colors. There's yeah, I have a whole bag of them. I haven't even gotten into them. Oh, I'm not stressed. I'm just kind of feeling you out a little bit because I don't want to fill a box of yeah. I want to put a few things that maybe you mentioned just because, but I'm all about it. I'm all about this. I'm excited, and I I'll tell you, I had a hard time with Kathleen's because I still had to stay with the Christmas mode because it was a later sock Christmas exchange. But when I found her stocking, I was like, oh yeah, that's that's the main that's the main thing. And then I just got stuff to stuff into it. So that made it really easy. And I'm glad you did. But that stocking, that is a very well made stocking. And I was like, wow. And I found that one on clearance and I was like, that one's super good. I thought I did pretty good. When I took it up there to the post office, because their boxes are lighter than the boxes I had, and that guy come in, I have this big stocking, and I'm like, well, we need to fit it in a box, and he's like, he got out this great big box. I was like, oh no, I said we can make it in a smaller box, and I took the top and the heel and went, and I folded it, and he went, oh my gosh, is there anything in there that's going to break? I was like, no, actually, that will protect the little candle in there. Oh, you guys were going to burn that candle. How did it smell when it was burnt? Was it good? Because when I went through, I was like, oh, that is such a pretty smell. I had one years ago. It was called Mrs. Claus's Kitchen. It did smell amazing. Awesome. Mrs. Claus's Kitchen. And I bought it. It was a gold canyon candle. There was a girl at work. She was selling them. And I bought it. And I would light it down here in the kitchen. Well, at that time, my husband's bedroom was upstairs. And I guess the way the waft of the house goes, it would go right into his bedroom. And he absolutely hated that candle. And I would light it every single night. And every single night he would have to smell Mrs. Claus's Kitchen. And I think he finally picked that candle up and hid it. I think he hid it from me for a while, and I think I found it in the bottom of a cabinet somewhere. But I would light it every night. I thought it smelled amazing. Kathleen said February 4th is when we send them out, and then we do our videos for the 14th. I think we post our videos on the 14th. I think that's what she said. Oh, we send them out on the 5th, or we do our videos on the 5th? Maybe I spoke too soon. Sorry. Video on the 14th, Valentine's Day. That's cool because that's going to be the only loving thing I'm going to have on Valentine's Day to do. Yeah. Valentine's Day is just another day here in this household. I used to get a brown paper bag and put something in it and sit it on the side table next to it where he'd sit at night. I've got to find out when the seed swap is because I've got to kind of watch my money a little bit. So I might get involved in St. Patrick's Day, but I'm not going to do a $20 swap. Maybe I'll do something a little less expensive because postage is just crazy. I can't believe how much postage is. It's like, really? I sent out Penelope boxes last year to two of the couponers who had videos. They did their openings, and I could not believe how much it was. Well, that's good because I do plan on spending the 20 on each box, and that's $40. And then what, $10? That's like $60 for, it's getting a little pricey. I mean, I make good money. It's okay, but I can't do it like all the time. I want to though because I like getting boxes. I don't ever get boxes unless my mom sends me one. I love my mom. My mom likes sending me money. I'll be 50 years old this year, and my mom still sends me birthday money. I love her. Well, it's about time. I was like, where the hell did she go? She just left me. Really? I'm going to have to roll some cigarettes here in a minute. I'm down to 2. Really? I don't look 50 years old? I feel 50 years old. I think. I don't know. But thank you. I don't look 50. I will when I get my animals. I'll be outside. I'll be outside with goat poop all over me. Chicken poop, goat poop. I'll come in and do a live video and have chicken feathers in my hair and poop across my face. A big rubber boots on with probably with dog poop too. Oh, thank you, you guys. You're going to make me tear up. I'm so emotional these days. I cannot believe I've been on live for 55 minutes. You guys make time go so fast and wonderful. I'm smoking another cigarette. So, what do you want to talk about? It does. It is. It's going fast. This is the most I've had so far. This is my third attempt at a live channel. Going to be 40. That's a milestone too. We're both going through milestones. You're hitting 40 and I'm hitting 50. Oh, Kathleen. I have weeks like that. But like Annie, menopausal, that's me. But sometimes I just get really angry. Like when I get really mad at my husband, I'll just stand here and start screaming. And then the dog and cats are looking at me like, holy crap. What's going on with you? It is very real. And I'm going to watch your video after a while. Um, and I didn't really notice a whole lot of things. I noticed when I was like in my early 40s, um, I would just get so angry over the worst things. My blood pressure go up, and then I would have what they call the hot flash. So then when my periods started getting like hardly any at all, I would get absolutely emotional. I would either cry or I would get so mad that I would just stand there and scream. I feel crazy sometimes. And Kathleen, it's nothing that we can't really help it. But I think sometimes I have to step back and go, okay, is this really what I want to argue about? And sometimes I do the walk away first and react later, because sometimes my reaction isn't really what I want to do, but it just happens. So I walk away and I think over, is this worth getting really, really angry about? Now, if it's something that's going to make me cry, I just can't help it. I walk into my boss's office and he almost all automatically hands me a tissue. I'm like, I don't need it. He's like, are you sure? You want to hold on to it for a minute? No, I'm okay. But he's dealt with a lot of things with women in his life. And sometimes when I go into my major boss's office, it's so funny because, normally it's something really important that I need to tell him. And I'll start tearing up for no reason. I don't know. I just sit there and I start tearing up and he'll hand me a Kleenex. It's just funny. I feed me. Um, I've become, I believe, addicted to food. I believe I am. I understand that. I understand that. Um, my husband is a narcissist and an alcoholic. So anything that doesn't pertain to him, he don't care. And he does not care what I have to say. And so when I'm trying to tell him something and then he just like blows me off, I'm like, you're going to listen to me. And then I just get really super loud. He has no choice but to listen to me. Pardon me. I hate being with a narcissist. I am like the polar opposite of a narcissist. I'm a licensed social worker in the state of Indiana. I've worked in long term care for like 20 years. Right now, I'm a forklift driver in a manufacturing company, but I was in long term care for well on 20 years. Social worker, activity director, CNA. I've done it all in long term care. And it's what it's about is giving. I do things in my community. I do programs in my community to help feed and clothe, those in need in our small farm community. And he is completely the opposite of that. It's like, well, what is in it for me? So I get very angry, and then he's an alcoholic, and that's tough to deal with on its own basis. I mean, I make life sound so great and wonderful and dandy, and it is, as long as he's not here. I do help others, and if you didn't watch my Frugal February um, challenges yet, and I'm challenging myself to donate um, a bag to the food pantry every other week, whether it's food, personal items, and stuff. And I've got a lot of challenges for Frugal February. And Annie, you need to watch that video. I can't wait to see you comment on that one. It's the Frugal February. Yeah, you need to watch that one because there's a couple things I'm pointing at, and I'm pointing at you. You just don't know it. Well, you do now. When you hear me say it, you're going to know it. I can't wait to see your comment. You're going to be like, oh, I've always been that way, Mama Didi. Even as a kid, um, you know, my mom, she reminded me when I was about 5 years old, 5 or 6. There were two little colored girls that lived in the apartments that we lived in, and no one in the apartment buildings would play with them. What it was this apartment building was kind of like filled with people that worked at Champion Paper Company where my dad worked, and I'm supposing that's where their father worked. And they were beautiful little girls. I mean, I think one might have been like a year younger, and then the other one was my age. And she reminded me of this story. She says, "Do you remember when you packed a little suitcase and a lunchbox and you went and played with those little girls?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." She went, she said, "Penny, that was the most giving, and I knew that you were going to be a giving person at that moment because no one would play with his little girls." And I packed up all kinds of snacks. I think I actually asked her what I could take, and mom's like, "Well, take whatever you want." So I was taking fruit and snacks and candy and crackers, and then I took my toys and went and knocked on their door, and we had like a little picnic kind of thing, and my mom came and checked, and her mom came out, so they started talking. And my mom told her, she says, "I'm telling you right now, I am so shocked my daughter came up here, but I am so happy. Is it okay if she's up here with him?" She's like, "Fine, that's fine." And so, the moms kind of didn't get involved at all. They just let me take the situation and, bring forth this. And see, I'm tearing up because that's how I am. And it's so sad to live with someone that is so opposite of that, because I would give everything I have to people that need it. And that's why I want people to listen to what I say when I say those things. I'm giving you advice from the heart. Prep, be frugal, save your money. I mean, it's just, it's important, because when you live paycheck to paycheck, you know, um, you don't have anything. But if you do save, then you can always help someone else when you're helping yourself. And that's just kind of like my thing. Yeah, I always shared with the kids, always. I can remember mom going, "Well, you can't take everything all the time." And it's like, "But mom." So I was always like that and have always been that way. And that's why I guess as an activity director, when I was the activity director at a nursing home, I would go in on every holiday. I wouldn't make my staff come in, and I would do buffets and I would do activities on those holidays that, no one else wanted to do anything with them. So I'm just a giver. But it doesn't make me a great person, because I have evil thoughts too. I have lots of evil thoughts. And I have evil thoughts to evil people. People that just want to stir the shit or mess with people's livelihoods. Like I've got people where I work and they want to mess with other people's livelihoods, and that pisses me off. You don't mess with someone's livelihood for your own gain. And that pisses me off because people are working because they need to make a living, or they need to work there because of the insurance. That's the only reason why I'm working in manufacturing, or I would be a social worker. I would be a social worker right now, and I'd be working to help the older people or the kids. I can work in either division. Um, and, people want to work for certain things, and I need a job and I need the insurance because the insurance is great there. But, with this economy and the way it's getting, I think we're in for a really bad awakening. And I really didn't want to get too much into this tonight, but I really think that we're getting ready to go into a really bad time. And what I do for a living in auto parts manufacturing, we're going to get hit hard like we did in 2008. That company about went under in 2008. It's car manufacturing. People don't buy cars when things are bad. They're not going to buy cars. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people, and Sabrina, it's great. Yeah. Um, the thing too is a lot of people with friendship, they expect you to give more as a friend than what they're willing to give back. And that's why I've been burnt like that too. I've been burnt on friendship. I will give and give and give. And then, if I just happen to need someone to talk to, that person's like, well, I've got to do this or that. It's like, really? I don't know if you saw my earlier videos where, you know, um, I had the foul mouth. Well, there were couponers who were buying things and stockpiling things and showing their hauls and doing all of that. And then they would do these videos where they were throwing stuff away. And I called them wasteful cows. Now, I probably shouldn't have called them names, but, they had all that stuff they could have donated and helped someone. And instead, they did a video on what they were throwing away. Okay, well, you bought the stuff. You knew you weren't going to use it. You knew you weren't going to sell it. Why don't you donate it away before you even put it on yourself? I don't know. I keep coming back to that, but that's kind of the friendships I've kind of seen in some of the areas of YouTube. I don't like wasteful people. And Kathleen, sometimes there's a point where you shouldn't. A zero income. I can't imagine having a zero income. But, I'm thankful that I do have an income. And there comes a time, though, that you have to think of yourself, darling. I donate a lot. But I'm such a couponer and deal seeker and clearance shopper, and yeah, I have lots of stuff. And when I sell my products at work, I always make sure the girls get extra stuff and they get a really good deal. Yes, I might make some money on it, but I want to make sure the girls at work get a really good deal because, they're working their asses off. They got families to support. And if it's laundry detergent or personal care or whatever, cleaning products, I make sure they get a really good deal. And I get paid back my tax, and my insert money and some of my handling. But other than that, the girls at work get a really good deal. And I make a little money. But I just love the shopping. So to them, it's kind of like, okay, they have a personal shopper. Kathleen, I hate to hear that, honey. Got to give to yourself too. And if that means saving, you need to save some stuff and save money. liquidating your property is rough. I guess that means I get to go into early retirement, huh? Um, I know people. Yeah, I I just know that when the economy gets to a certain point, who's going to buy a car? And also, um, city people, they will ride the bus or public transit or whatever. So times are going to be rough, and that's why I keep telling you prep, save them waters, buy them canned foods, instant foods, dried foods. Prep, prep, prep. I still need to prep. I still have things I need. I noticed that I've been drinking all of my instant coffee preps. Oh my God. So I need to start doing some CVS deals to get my coffee. Because CVS will have like Folgers and Maxwell House Instant on sale for $2.99 or $2.49, and then I do some of their makeup deals and some of their other deals, and I get all my coffee at CVS. I know it sounds crazy, but in the long run, I always end up on the better end of the deal by doing those deals because CVS couponing is such an investment in CVS. Um, you have to invest in those deals, and then whatever you get back out of it, you have to invest it in CVS products. So I always have a game plan. It's either what is it, coffee or Aleve. Those are the two things that I can stock up on at CVS with their deals. When I do the extra buck and roll the money, and my final goal is normally either instant coffee or Aleve. So the coupons are right with the deals for that week. I'll check it out. But I'd probably be better off just buying my instant coffee somewhere else. But when Folgers and Maxwell House was the same price as Kroger off brand, I got to get it, right? Well, Kathleen, I don't want to sound, you know, like anything other than why would you do all these swaps? I mean, I know you want to be involved in it, but I mean, you could just host them. You really wouldn't have to do the swaps. You wouldn't have to put money forth to them. Some I do, Mama D. Some I do. Some I do rotate in and out. Things that do, I think, expire, but like pasta, rice, beans, oatmeal, those things that I have in Mylar bags or in buckets, I do not. My canned goods, I let them go for a while. I do start working through them. And like if there's a really good deal, I'll start putting some in the front cabinets and then rotating through because we do eat a lot of what I buy because if you're going to prep, you should have what you're going to eat. Um, I rotate a lot of it, but not everything. There's some things I don't. I understand that, Kathleen. I mean, I'm not trying to. Please don't think I'm trying to say you shouldn't do them. But I just think that when money's tough, there's things we have to step away from sometimes in order to take care of what we need to take care of. I'm just saying. I mean, that's probably why I'm not going to do the March one. Oh, absolutely. And they don't put expired anymore. It's best if used by. I'm just an extremely frugal person. And I I try to tear a nickel apart in order to put it in savings, or it just, that's what I do. And back to my 2 liter burners, 77 cents. I should craft more. I have stuff to craft with. I don't do it. I'm actually I actually don't do a whole lot of anything anymore except for look at coupons and coupon deals and get my binders ready. And I have to get my binders ready. I should have done that today while I was sitting here, but I didn't. I need to get all my coupons back together. My binders are a hot mess. But I did like all the Tide deals and Downy deals and Dawn deals at Kroger last week or week before last. Week before last. I stocked up. I almost sold all my Downy already. Mama Didi, I used to do that too. I used to buy all kinds of craft stuff, and I think I have some up there in like a tote that's buried in that back room. She just said that, and that's like a foreign language to me. I have no idea what that means. ATC cards for PL and cards. I don't know what that means. Now, where did Annie go? She's running around the house having one of her little fits, ain't she? Pocket letter. Pocket letter. I do need a wreath for my chicken house. I want to put a wreath outside, and I'm thinking like, see, I don't even know what the hell that is. I have watched some of your videos, Kathleen, and you come up with some really neat things. I've seen like the double sided. Um, I think those are cards. Now I'll tell you what I did was I bought this journal book, and I was going to do a journal book. And well, Kathleen, you have a great evening and enjoy your dinner. And just know I love you, buddy. And I can't wait to get my box. Ah! Are you going to be okay back here? Poor little guy. He's sick. Always sick. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. But I want to make a wreath for my chicken coop. and I'm trying to come up with some ideas. I have like pieces of the poultry netting, and I thought about doing it like twisting it around and making the wreath, and then putting decorations because it has to be outside, so it has to be able to be, an outside thing. I probably should cook something for my husband when he gets home, or he could have a bologna sandwich or hot dogs again. I cooked all week and he hasn't eaten anything that I've cooked. He's been waiting for me to go to sleep and he's been getting into like the snacky foods. I have lots of spam. Dinty Moore beef stew. I got lots of beef stew too. But yeah, I have lots of preps and I just want people to be prepared. And when the government says 6 months, double that. Yeah, mine does too. He likes it fried. I can eat it right out of the can. It doesn't bother me. I'm very versatile when it comes to if I'm hungry, I'll eat it. There isn't a whole lot I don't like. My chicken legs didn't thaw out. I was going to do some hot legs tonight, but they didn't thaw out. I've been nibbling on these pretzels and I ate my farm hands breakfast this morning. Oh my goodness. When he came in, I was like, well, I ate your breakfast. You came too late. Yep. Well, guys, I'm going to close up shop here and I don't know, fiddle fart around for a little bit because I've got just a few more hours of peace before he comes home and starts downing me for not going to work. But I got paid for it today. I think he's just jealous. Narcissists are like that. So, y'all take care. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Um, it's been such a struggle to get people to watch me and to come visit me. And I hope y'all are starting to like me, maybe share me. I really appreciate it. So, night, everybody.